How you doing, everybody? Stock Option Sniper here. I hope you're all doing great. Just real quick, I want to give a huge shout out to everybody that is supporting my channel from the beginning. For you guys that's showing so much love. But also, we opened up a new merch on Stock Option Sniper, so you can check them out right here. The link is in the bio. We have the Stock Option Sniper with the candlestick and the scope all together. Right, we got the cap. I love this green one. We got the pink for the ladies. We got the purple. Ooh, that purple one looks nice. Right? We got different logos. We got the t-shirt. New York is getting, winter is coming. Get your hoodies right here. We got the candlestick. We got the scope. Ooh, come on now. Got that. Got the shark blue. We got that. I like that one. Come on, you guys. We got the hoodies, right? The caps, all that goodies. We got the Stock Option Sniper candlestick. We got the scope just with the candlestick. Quiet logo right here, right? If you know, you know. So thank you guys for buying the merch. Also, if you have purchased the merch since last week on our first grand opening, send me the receipt and I got a huge surprise for you. You can message me on Instagram. That link is in my bio too. Also, you guys, I appreciate, last but not least, I appreciate each and every one of you for subscribing to my channel. We've reached this much subscriber from such a fast start. And excuse me, you guys, I had a phone call. Just had such a fast start that we reached to this point. We have 19 videos just in 1 month of opening. So thank you guys so much. If you stood up to this point, I got a huge surprise for you. And I'm going to go over something very, very special for you guys today. And it's our 3 strategy box method, right? What is the 3-box strategy method? So once again, if you stood up to this point, I've only been talking about this since forever, since this channel opened, right? Our 3-box method. 1, you find your structure. 2, you find your SND. 3, you wait for price to come up to that SND for us to take it to the downside. Yes? And we're going to do that in a form, we're going to take that confirmation in a form of Wyckoff, just meaning a transfer of weak hands to strong hands, right? So I know you guys love this little text. So 3-box method, right? 3-box method. We got 1, we find our structure. 2, we find our SND. Couldn't see it. 3, we find our Wyckoff, right? Which is our confirm. Okay. We have the 3-box method right here. We have structure, SND, and Wyckoff, right? That's simple. And as you guys can see, we have it right here. If you don't know what time frame to use, if you don't know what structure is, if you don't know what liquidity is, if you don't know what imbalance is all right here, you guys. We have the accumulation, we have the distribution, we have the understanding of the market structure, right? This market structure, very, very important, and market imbalance. So if you stood up to this point, guys, we are putting everything all in one strategy. Very, very simple. The entry, the target, the time frame to play in, the rules of 30, everything, you guys. So how does this work? Well, let's go find a play. Today's all examples, right? We're gonna find example. We're dropping nothing but gems today. As you guys know, if you've been on this channel, I love the 2 hours. It's very simple for me to simplify from the rules of 30. Rules of 30, if you don't know what that is, I have a video on that too. Just check them out. It's called the perfect time frame, best time frame, right? Check that out, and I'm gonna show you to never miss a play when you're finding the perfect setup. Okay, so for this example, we have the 2 hours. We're gonna find the structure right here, right? We have a beautiful setup right here. So if you were playing here, you found your structure, right? Right there. Last down move, you get that SND. Okay, SND. Once you get that SND, you get your confirm right here, right there. That's your confirm when it touched that candlestick. Wait, hang on, you guys. Before I move forward, this is right here is very, very important. So if you took this setup right here, you found your structure and you find your SND. Let's say you're not even seeing this. What you can do right here is just put an alert. Create an alert. Alert them right there. Right? You have it saved. Beautiful. We have it saved right there. It alerts us if the price goes to that target. And we're gonna look for that structure bottom, meaning that if we're taking puts, this will be our target and we want to alert that too. So why is alerting very important? Well, if you have a life to live and if you don't want to be on screen time for a long time like myself, you just want to make your money and get out of the market, close your laptop and do whatever you have to do throughout that day. This right here is a beautiful, beautiful strategy. Beautiful setup right here, right? So as you can see right here, I just wanted to include that, set that time frame from here, going to touching our zone, breaking the low, right? Continuing that price to going lower, like in this scenario. This is going to be perfect right here. So we're in the 2 hour. If you have the rule 30, we take the 2 hours, we divide that by 30, and that time frame is what we get. Usually we're going to get 4, but in this scenario, we do not have 4 in Weeble, so I play in the 5-minute. So we're going to look for that setup in the form of Wyckoff once we find our structure and our play touches our green zone. All right, just bear with me, you guys. This is normal. Right here, beautiful. So we're gonna get that in the form of Wyckoff, as you guys can see right here. We have the UT. We have the UT right here, right? We have the UTAD. We have the UTAD right there. Once you get that UTAD, the upthrust after distribution, we got the UT, right? Yeah, this could even be the UT. This is a little bit tricky right here, but this is the test. Oops, I was searching for a ticker. Sorry, guys. Right, technical difficulties there. We have the test right there, and what happened? Get that sign of weakness. Once we get that sign of weakness, we continue to take it down, right? So check this out. If you did take a play on this UTAD right here, understanding the UTAD, you waited for the market to rip above to test that. You could have took the play. Put your stop loss 50 cent right above the UTAD, like what I do, right? Just after that up thrust, and once you get that, you're gonna go take that, and we're gonna look for those liquidation, right? There's that green. So just 50 cent right above the UTAD. If you don't understand the Wyckoff distribution, I have it right here. I literally explain everything on what you need to understand about the Wyckoff distribution. So once you get that confirmation, what are we going to do? We're going to look for the liquidation of that high, right? Liquidate all this, and our price target will be from here all the way down here, right? And once your price target has been reached, if we have multiple contracts, you can leave runner, and what happens here? Continue to liquidate and liquidate and liquidate, right? So if you can't see the target right here, I have a video on the Golden Goose. It's called the Golden Goose. Check it out. It's very, very unique. The name is very unique. That strategy, please do not sleep on that strategy just because of the name. So what do you have here? Also the liquidity video. You combine that with the Golden Goose. So you have the Golden Goose. You understand where you are in the market. So while the price is here, let's say you took the entry here. If everything goes perfect, two things can happen. It's either you will get stopped out of your trade at break even, or you will take a very small loss, right? But if the play is going in your direction, you could just leave it alone. Don't even touch it. So what happened? This was the first price we had to liquidate. This right here we had to liquidate. If you don't understand what liquidity is, I have a video on that right here. Wyckoff, nope, I'm sorry. Liquidation, right here, Wyckoff liquidity. Confusing myself on my own channel, right? I have so much of these videos. So you can understand that we're liquidating these lows right here, these protective lows, right? As you guys can see that, I'm gonna show you guys why that's so important. I got you, don't worry. right? Now we're liquidating these lows, right? So if you're a retail trader, meaning understanding right here, I'm not going to delete all this, just bear with me here, right? So if you've ever been in this scenario before where, let me delete everything, you guys, right? Where, okay, guys, this is the last up move. This is a demand zone, right? This is a demand zone, right? This is a demand zone. And we become this pajama stripe trader where every single time when we had puts and we had a perfect entry, now you're like, oh, I gotta get out here. I gotta get out. Why? Because it's gonna bounce. Last time it touched the zone, it bounced. But if you understand liquidity, you know that this right here, a lot of orders was here that needed to be liquidated, right? So what happened? We ran through that zone like nothing. Retest that zone, ran even lower, while people were taking calls right here because in the previous they think it's a demand zone. Now all these zones that they had was like not even holding, and they're so confused. Like, what happened? How come we just ran through that like nothing, right? Like my zone didn't even exist. So here I'm teaching you guys liquidity. I'm teaching you guys that you're not trading retail anymore, guys. We are now understanding the footprint of smart money, right? We're studying their footprint, and as you can see right here, we're running through this like nothing. And then you have this, I don't want to say dumb money, but these retail traders, there's like, oh, it's a demand zone. Oh, it's a double bottom. Now we gotta bounce. Next thing you know, breaking through zone. Double bottom, giving them their double bottomers, giving them false breakouts. Right? Like right here. I can attest to this because I used to make this mistake, so I'm qualified to say this, right? They'd be like, oh, we have a double bottom right here, so now we're looking to go up even more, right? What happened? Boom, goes all the way down even more and more. I'm gonna make that black, show you guys what I'm talking about. Right there, right? I'm qualified to say this, you guys, because I've been to this position. I didn't understand price action. I didn't understand how to trade smart money. Now that I understand smart money, I understand where my entries and my price targets are. And I'm not here to tell you guys I trade perfectly. I take losses too, right? But when I take loss, my winning rates are more higher now than compared to was before because I understand my entry and I understand what prices, where the prices are going and places that they need to mitigate, right? All these imbalance and fragility in the market, I understand all this. So prices are running to these zones and they're not even holding it up, right? If you don't understand what I just said about the fertility and all these imbalances, I have videos on that too. If you want a deeper understanding, I have my Patreon community, right? You can check all that in the link. I go in deep details in all these classes, right? I do about 3 to 2 hours on these classes, just specializing in one topic, Q&A, everything you don't understand, right? That's a whole nother topic, but you guys don't need that. Just listen to what I'm saying here. It's very, very crucial you understand this. Rewatch these videos over and over. So now we have individuals trying to long here and don't even know where they are in the market. So they'll be like, okay, there's a gap that needs to be filled. Okay, awesome. So here we're definitely going to go up again, right? And they're looking just for everything to become bullish here. Next thing you know, same thing, running down on AMD, going all the way down. I have here actually Exxon, where individuals are now currently shorting Exxon, but I'm very bullish on Exxon. I see Exxon killing these high. I see Exxon going all the way up, right? If you understand my golden goose method, I see Exxon liquidating that 104 and going even higher. I truly do. While we have individuals shorting this market like crazy. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, I talk about this in my market structure, combining with the golden goose, right? I know I'm telling you guys all these videos, you told us many times, repetition is the mother of all learning. I want you guys to use this strategy until you guys are tired. I want you guys to keep on using the same exact strategy over and over. Why do I say this? Well, I don't know if you guys heard. There's an amazing CEO. His name is Tudor Jones, right? Somebody's calling me. Excuse me, you guys. His name is Paul Tudor Jones. Paul Tudor Jones had this very simple strategy, and it's the 200 MA breakout. What does that mean? So when the price breaks above the 200, he would long the stock, and when the price breaks below the 200 MA, he would short the stock, right? But then something amazing happened. Paul Tudor Jones shorted a stock. He was in the he was in the he was he featured as a guest in the Bloomberg News, one of the biggest news outlets, and they were like, "Hey, how did you know the price was gonna go? How did you know that the price was going to that direction? The price he shorted the stock using the same exact strategy, and the stock literally broke down to the it fell down to the face of the earth, right?" And he was like, "Well, what you guys don't understand is that I shorted the stock 4 times and I lost. I shorted the fifth time and the stock just literally fell to the face of the fucking earth." Right? So I love that story and I'm always going to use that example. Why? Because your strategy works. Your strategy is fine, right? You have to find that strategy that you can do, that you can use over and over and just refine it over and over. And eventually your play, your strategy will eventually play in the direction that you want it. It will work for you, is what I'm trying to say. Your strategy will work for you. Stop jumping to strategy to strategy to strategy, because in that scenario, nothing will actually happen. Right? Everything is just, you're just jumping to strategy, 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 and you're never gonna find the right one. Why? Because if I show you 20 different example here, I'm sorry, if I show you 20 different type of example, you'll see that the strategy that I'm using here, they some of them missed, but those strategy that actually comes to perfect and I wait patiently for my plays, those plays goes crazy. It goes crazy. The RR on those plays are insane, you guys. Right? For those who don't know me, I used to trade retail. Retail was not for me. Now that I understand how to trade smart money, changes my entire trading game. And I'm giving it all to you guys in these contents. All you have to do is put the time in to take what I'm telling you. It's not financial advice, right? But this is what I'm doing, and it's giving me an insane amount of results, right? So, right, I got passionate there. So we have people trying to short exam because it hit us. It hit us. Let me redelete this. Right. We have individuals trying to short exam. Found the structure. Found our structure. Trying to short exam. Boom. Last down move. Exam hit the supply zone. Boom. Now they're shorting. They're shorting exam. Can they? Would they been? Would have they been able to make money? Absolutely. Exam went from 100 to 87. Beautiful move, right? But now exam individuals that are trading retail, right? Dark green, because we don't want to confuse that with the zone. Our demand zone, our dark green zone right here. People think, retail trader think that Exxon is going to keep going down to liquidate all these lows, right? Can it do that? Absolutely. But usually, in my strategy right here, what I see is Exxon going higher. While they keep on shorting and shorting Exxon, I see Exxon taking a bounce and going straight to the moon, you guys. You heard it here first. Exxon is gonna liquidate this 104.55. Watch it happen. Watch it. Exxon is setting up right now beautifully to give us a Wyckoff accumulation. If you don't know what that is, you definitely see it on my channel. I show you what a Wyckoff accumulation is, and right now it's in a reaccumulation. It's just ready to rip. Right? It's not financial advice. Do your own due diligence, but just watch that. Just watch that. Extremely bullish on Exxon right now. Extremely, extremely bullish. Right? Extremely, extremely bullish, right? So you guys just watch that, see what's going on with Exxon, do your own due diligence. But yes, you guys, that's basically it. We had BA here, great trades on BA. So yes, our AMD play right here. So what did we do? We waited for that confirmation, right? The rules of 30 basically means we're just going to a time frame that is going to hold that play. Which time frame is best to find that accumulation, right? So meaning, if you're on the daily, right, you see the accumulation, okay? See that accumulation, and boom, you see that downfall, right? So what we're looking for is this setup right here, okay? The setup that happens right here. I'll make it red, you guys, don't worry. I don't want to confuse anybody. Like, what is he talking about? Why is we have one color? So when that price goes up to that direction, that's the S&D zone, right? We got our structure all set up beautifully right here. Cool, we use this. Confuse anybody. Right, beautiful. And then when the price touch our S&D zone, that's why we use this color, right? And we can confirm that from a transfer of weak hands to strong hands by the form in a form of Wyckoff. Yes. And we're trying to find the best time frame that we do not miss this play, right? And that time frame we divide by 30. So what does that mean? If you use the 2 hours, you're gonna see how many minutes are in 2 hours, which is 120. Divide that by 30, it gives you like 4. But in this scenario, I rounded up, so I play with 5. You don't have to do that. If you want it down to the T, you can play in 4. But Weibo's not giving me that, so I play in the 5 minutes. If you use the 1 hour, it's 60. You divide that by 30, and you go to that time frame. That low those lower time frame is your entry that holds that plays best. That will give you that. Because if you look within a higher time frame, it will confuse you that you see so many schematic. You see a Wyckoff schematic. You see a Wyckoff schematic in a low. If you're in the wrong time frame, right? Let's say you go to daily and you start playing at the 1 minute. Now you see a schematic within a schematic, and you're like, what the hell just happened, right? Next thing you know, it was because you're in the wrong time frame, right? It goes up and it's like you're confused. There's like 4 different Wyckoff and one big Wyckoff, right? So the rules of 30 helps you find that best sniper entry we talk about here. Okay, I have a video on the rules of 30. Go check that out. I explain everything, the formula. So check that out, you guys. Let's go over one more example right here. So this is what I'm talking about, right? Let me delete everything because we understand what we're looking for. So we have a structure right here in AMD. Okay, you're going to miss the plays just because your play doesn't go to just because your play doesn't go to the direction you want it to do. That's a whole SND zone right there, right? Boom. Structure, supply and demand zone. Look, price never went up to our target. What is that? What should I be saying? Right? We have traders that are saying, oh the retail traders or the new traders that do not do their own due diligence are saying, oh, this strategy doesn't work, right? It doesn't work. Why? Because price never hit and it ran without me, right? But in this scenario, that's normal. That's part of the game. That is part of the game, right? You drew your strategy right, and you have to stick to your strategy. That's why if you hear most experienced trader are telling you that are like you have to be disciplined, like that's real, right? You can't be foaming into a play. You're in puts. Next thing you know, you get a bad entry. Now you're like, oh crap, I blew my account, right? But institution wants to play with the emotional trader who wants to FOMO into a trade. Have no trading plan, don't understand risk management, have no proper setup, just trade to trade, right? Basically, trade to trade, just to play the market without any strategy. As you guys heard before, if you don't plan, you plan to fail, right? So we have this setup, we have this structure, we have this structure right here, SND. Once again, price never come to target our play. You guys see that? You see what I'm talking about? Even though the price is not going to our zone, that's okay. But what we're going to do is we're going to keep looking we're going to stick to our plan, we're going to stick to our strategy, and we're not going to change anything, right? Because we have Paul Tudor Jones saying that I lost 4 times on my strategy. And the 5th time, I got it correct, and that's all you need. All these so-called misplays, that big play is going to come to you. You just wait patiently. I know the price will come back here. I don't know. I don't know if it will, right? I don't know if the price will come here. I don't know if the price will do this. I don't know, but all I can do is stick to my plan, put my alerts right here, right before I get into that zone, Right, I'm waiting for the alerts to give me the confirmation right here. Okay, it's loading. Right, stop foaming into a trade, you guys. I'm showing you guys my personal strategy. I use this. Everything that I show you guys here, I literally use on a live to day trading. If you're a part of my community, I think I traded BA, SPY, Disney, and Pinterest. Right, all of them at first hit. I had the perfect entry for everything, sniper entry, all of them. But then throughout the day, two of my trade got stopped out. It was Pinterest and BA, right? Then Spy got stopped out, and then I had Moderna. Moderna literally took me home. So I lost a Moderna. I did like a huge RR. So all those plays was like nothing. I got everything back and quadrupled all my stopped out trade, right? And I just let Moderna run and run and run. We got it from 127. Moderna ended up going to like 127, and we did like an insane RR. One of my best trading week, right? Best of the best trading week. I made bank. All my team made bank too because they I gave that play with them. You can only get these plays if you're part of my community. But listen up here. So we have a structure here too. We're in the 2 hours, right? We have a structure here. We make that blue, and boom, right? Look at that, you guys. We had a structure. Price came up to our target right here. SND. Did price come up? Yes, we do. We have a structure. Check. We have SND. Correct. Did it touch SND? Yes. So if I've never I don't play AMD, you guys. I play NVIDIA usually, but in this scenario, you have a confirmation here, right? Price did go to your zone. It definitely did went to your zone. We had a structure here, a breaking this structure, making this the new structure. So what happened? We created that structure. We find the last down move, making our SND. If you don't know, that wick itself is a SND, right? It is a form of SND. So what happened? Boom. And not only that, price, this entire candle had an imbalance. So we had the 50%, which it filled right here, but never held. So what happened? We took it continued lower and lower. If you don't understand that 50 imbalance, I have a video on that too. I have everything here, you guys. I make sure all you guys are jam packed with all these information step by step, right? So what do? Rule 30, we divide that by the 2 hours. We find our setup. We divide that by the 2 hours by 30. 120 divided by 30 is 4. We don't have 4, so we go with 5 minute. So we get our entries from the 5 minute. Hang on, you guys. I'm sorry. I think I did something wrong. It's not inside. Okay. Just want to make sure I did everything correct. Right? So even though the things are here, we had that form right there. We had it here. Let me move it first. I don't know why it was there. Okay, we had the structure there. Technically, this was the entire structure. Okay. We had the form of SND right there the moment it touched that. Okay. We had the PSY. If you don't know what PSY is, it means preliminary supply. Okay. It's not what you think it is. We have the UT, the upthrust, right? And we have the UTAD, right? Upthrust after distribution, meaning this is where what you want to call the false breakout, but it's just the break of that structure, right? That UTAD. So what do you do here? Once you find that UTAD liquidating all these lows, what happens? That's when you take your trade. You got your structure, you got your SND, you have your green box, you have your transfer of weak hands to strong hands. Meaning, this is what I mean, you guys. I want to make sure I want to drill this strategy to you guys. Right, this right here is very, very important. I have students saying that, hey, my price touched my zone, but it went the opposite. Why did it do that? Hey, the price ran without. I was in the right direction, but the price stopped me out of my trade because you guys are not confirming. When I say confirming, you want the price to do this, right? We got that trade, and then you want all that liquidation. You wait for that UTAD liquidating breaking the structure, liquidating all these highs. Once you get that, now you can take a short on that UTAD retest, and boom, right? This is what's happening here. That's that transfer. That's that Wyckoff distribution for you guys, right? Liquidating all these highs. We have individuals trying to short the market here. We have a lot of orders here. We have individuals. We have a lot of liquidity here and a lot of liquidity here. So those who long the market are temporarily happy here, but they didn't understand. So what happened? Boom, liquidated everybody. Stop losses, stop sales, everything, all those try to short the market, all liquidated, right? Boom, what happened? Down, down. Went down lower and lower. And what happened here? That's exactly what happened here. So you're going to take that UTAD, and once you take that UTAD, right, you're going to take that red, making it your stop loss is your entry, 50 cents just right above it. Once you have that, your entire price target is from that beginning, that structure, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a structured video. Just check that out. Everything is down packed. Everything is down packed for you guys there. Oops, I made the wrong color. Strategy. Check that out right here, you guys. Boom, structure right there, right? Then you have the price target right here, right there. Did we hit that target? We waited. Boom, target hit. What you could have done is you could have shaved some of your contract and just leave runners. And then liquidity right here. We're going to 62. After 62, where are we going? After 62, where are we going? That's right. You go to a higher time frame and check it out. All right, it's not letting me load. It doesn't want you. It doesn't want us to see where we're going. It's too much sauce. Guys, if you're getting value so far from this video, like and subscribe. Don't forget, I'm coming out. I have 8 different videos that are uploaded right now. You don't want to miss one of those videos. You do not want to miss one of those videos because it's a step by step. So make sure you like and subscribe that so you don't miss a video, right? Next, you go to a higher time frame. Once you see that, you know that we have to liquidate these lows. Have we liquidated these lows? Yes, we have, right? Look at that, you guys. Everybody's trying to just go long. Long here. It's my demand zone. It's not holding. Trust me, they're going to keep going long here. We're just going to run through it like butter. Right? Going to 36 on AMD, you guys. 36.75. That's going to be our target, right? It's not financial advice, but let's watch it. Okay? Guys, I hope you got something from this. I added value to you. Let me know what you guys think. Comment what you guys think if you guys are using this. I appreciate each and every one of you that stood this long. I just want to make sure I get every single detail and make it simple as possible. 3-box strategy for you guys. Use it on your next trade. Paper trade it. Back test everything. Let me know what you guys think. Comment what you guys think. And hey, you guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.